Oh, what's up? Uh, let's cut to the chase. First thing is I'm gonna turn down my volume. First thing is that no one should ever buy salve with their starting gold because when you get the bounty runes, you get 100 gold to buy items off the courier, right? So you want items in your inventory that give you stats or whatever. Like if you imagine instead of salve you have two iron branches, like you won't be able to salve obviously, but you can use your courier at 30 seconds. Not so, like you'll get it at 30 seconds, right? There's no way you would have eaten through three tangos and a magic stick. Like there's no way you run out of regen before a salve arrives, and then you would have had two extra stats for the entire laning stage, which is 40 health, 2 damage, right? It's so I mean like if you buy a salve on anyone, but um pos 5 is pretty bad. Um yeah, I mean you buy it on pos 5 because sometimes you need to salve your carry because they take too much damage, but this is not really necessary. This is not necessary. Um, in this lane as well, I think the magic stick is good. I don't think you need a mango on Slardar. Your only spell costs 80 mana. You can use it like 4 times in lane. Usually don't even need to use it that many times. I usually just start like um Gauntlet or Fairy or something. Something like that. In fact, I think I just played Slardar against the PA. Was it Spectre? I think I played it this game, maybe, against the PA. Why is it bugged? I don't know. Yeah, I mean whatever. I usually start like circlet. Yeah, okay, whatever. I also think you might want to start crown. I know GH does it every game, crown in 4 branches, but I guess it's fine. You can move your courier a little bit more to like here maybe. These two are bad players clearly. Again, it's like you guys just really stack on a rune and just let your Clink solo because Clink's and Witch Doctor. Um, like if they come and stack on this, then they're gonna kill one of you because you're both kind of squishy, right? So you might as well just stack 3 here and take a rune for sure. I also really don't like leveling Bash on Slardar because it's just so hard to do anything with the Bash. I usually level Crush, and by usually I mean like every game I level Crush, and I wouldn't fight them like that against the CK and the Darkseer because now look, you're so low, and then you have to salve. This is the only situation you really have to use salve in if you play really badly. And as well, like when it's like this and you see that um you see that they're well, I'm kind of confused actually. Okay, I guess you Ember took the room actually. That's weird. I was okay. Very strange. This guy's 2 wards. What's going on? This guy's boots. Okay, whatever. Um, it is what it is, I guess. This is good. Okay, I guess we can watch the offlane first. When the CK walks the lane, you literally sees that a ward disappears from his inventory. So this is like a 3D ward. Guys should work together for this deny probably. And you really shouldn't be fighting right now because there's 2 creeps on you. Like if he had mana, or if this guy has a mango or something, he can just bolt you with your 1 armor and you tank 2 creeps. It's like 2 creeps. It's like 21 plus 23. It's like 44 DPS, right? Which is more than heroes sometimes when you have 1 armor and you're ranged. So they're doing some weird iron shell shit. Again, like I wouldn't be here. Look how much damage you eat. It's really bad. Whenever the lane's pushing in, just try and play back. Uh, Not this far back though, to the point where you're not last hitting. That's kind of bad. What are you buying on the courier? Okay, fair. I don't know. I don't think you need magic wand. It's like a lot of gold for not a lot of stats really. I would just start buying bracer. It's 8 damage. It's a really good item. it's like fine, right? Because the thing is, when they're this close to your tower, you can chase them pretty far. And he used his one spell, which is Bolt, because he level crit. So when you crush him, you shouldn't be scared. You should actually run at him, because the only thing he can do is right click you at this point. That doesn't do a lot of damage because you have 9 armor under your tower. Like, it's not really a problem. Uh, okay, that was really random, but so right now you guys should be playing really aggressive. On Slardar, you need to try and work out when your bashes are, and like you need to walk with your attacks a little bit more. So like right now, for example, like you shouldn't hit this creep. I don't know if you thought you were gonna last hit it, but it just makes your bash awkward. He like walks in for no reason. But when you crush, you should walk forwards so that you stay on top of them and cancel the backswing. Yeah, you would have killed him. Like after you crush, he's stunned for 1 second, right? So you wanna run in front of him and then start attacking from the front because you get more attacks off that way. Because you'll be slowed afterwards anyway. Like if you attack while he's stunned, it's slightly worse. I'm not a mathematician, so I can't explain why, but that's true. Here you should probably pull on Phoenix. Like look where the lane is. There's no way they can contest this pull. You can maybe even stack and pull, but not doing anything is really bad and weird. Because look now your Slardar has to play up here, which is not ideal really. Uh, Like here as well, I would just drag these two creeps onto the range creep and deny it because they don't have a. The weakness of this lane is that they don't really have a way to secure range creeps, so you should really abuse it. Like he has to bolt for range creeps or something, essentially. These are some very strange dives, I have to say. I wouldn't use this spell for harass. Look how much damage it does. It does 40 damage. What the fuck? Use this spell when you want to go in with your W or something. Again, you're like fighting the wave against an Arnshell as well. Phoenix really shouldn't be trying to tank as well. Oh boy. This is kind of rough. Okay. I mean, boots, no regen. Not buying regen's really bad here. Um, like you have to buy regen if you're 350 health. What's your Phoenix buying? Okay. Shouldn't really buy this many clarities on Phoenix. Like, you shouldn't really be using this much mana. And again, like these dives are just so random. It's just to do with the fact that you have to like use your spells together. Like you crush them and then you dive to slow them more and stay on top of them and then something something. It's good, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. I don't think there's much more to really say about this lane. It's just like the early game went too weird to really even comment on things that happened here. You guys sort of just didn't use your spells together. Like you have two slows, and your Slardar needs to um position a little better. Well, both of you, but okay. Let's check bot lane. This is a good build, I think. PALC. Blocked under your tower, which is fine. Don't forget that you're a ranged hero on Witch Doctor. Like, this is all good, but like, when he walks up to you like this, you just walk down into your tower and you keep attacking him. Like, you don't have to go face tank him and walk through two heroes like this, because look how much damage you take. You can just cast them as well. Yeah, okay, this is fine. This is all whatever, this fucking creeps. You have to secure this for your guy. Again, you like walk up way too close. There's like no reason to walk here. Your attack range is way better than what you're doing. Like, why would you walk up to here? Like, can't you just stand here and attack? Because now you can take 1 billion damage again. Yeah, this salve isn't really for you. It's more for your carry. So the fact that you take that much damage is kind of sad. I guess you don't use the salve. This is really bad by them. should probably just like Maledict, right? While he's stunned on PA. Like, to me, this looks like a 2-man Maledict. Like, I just use it right now, and then I start attacking the PA, and the PA is dead, I think. Like, a few more attacks. I guess Legion might be dead. Okay, I mean, that's kind of strange, but whatever works, I guess. Right now, I just stack this camp, because the lane is not in a bad enough position. What? I don't get it. I guess you've forgot that this stuns 5? Okay, well, again, it's like, never use your spells to stack camps, right? Like, what's the point? Just hit it. Okay, now we're pulling, um, huh. I'm not a big fan of this, because the lane is too pushed in, so they can just contest you. Because now they like, yeah, look at them, they're just running under your tower and shit. Like, you shouldn't pull when it's pushed in that much. Let me turn my fucking Steam off. We got some spies. Let's see, double Wraithman. I would probably buy some regen. Or now that I see that there's PA in the lane, I'd probably buy Magic Stick. But yeah, whatever. I'm not sure what you're really doing. I guess there's not much to do in this lane because they both left. Okay, well, I mean this is all very strange, but sure. I would probably not stack this camp. I mean, you missed it anyway, but like, this camping stack usually favors the people losing the lane, which is them at the moment. Yeah, this is good. One like quick trick is like, instead of doing this, you can just do this and then swap these two and then move one back. Maybe I can show you in demo mode in a second. In fact, I'm gonna show it now so I don't forget. Whatever. Let's play Tidehunter. Where's the demo hero button? What the fuck? My Dota's so bugged. Anyway, I'll show two things actually, so I don't forget. The first thing is like canceling your backswing. So like if I'm playing against some guy like Axe, right, and then he's running away from me, and I press Gush on him, for example, like I press Gush on him. This is not really the best example. I need a hero of a stun, don't I? Okay, let's just be Slardar. Okay, so like, say I crush him and he starts running, I would go like this so that I can keep the bashes on him, because if you look at how it works, otherwise, if you just crush and attack, you see like your hero starts falling out. Like you get more attacks off essentially. I don't know if that makes sense. And the other thing is like, if I had something that I wanted to backpack fast, like I'll just do it like this. I don't know why okay, maybe it's because of that. But yeah, because I'm always in the fountain, but like, I don't know if that makes sense to you. I'm moving one in, then I'm swapping them, and then I'm moving the other one back, and it's one less mouse click. Makes it a little bit easier to process. Yeah, okay, so back to the game. But so far, bot lane looks not so bad. I just think you need to think a little bit more about what you're really pulling on which doctor, and what the reason is for pulling. Okay, so I think I've gone too far back. Yeah, I have. Okay, let's just go to 5 minutes. Let's see, so 5 minutes, no one's contesting the rune. You should probably go run and take on Witch Doctor, but okay, it's fine. You should also definitely buy items. Like, having 850 gold like this is super bad. I always say, like, it's like you have 300 net worth. So, if you have 300 net worth and your Clinks has, like, 800 net worth, right? You guys are losing this lane when you should be winning this lane by a lot, or by a lot more, because you just have money in your bank. Money in your bank does nothing. There's no interest rate in Dota. Just buy your boot and your windlace or tranks or whatever you need, right? It's kind of bad to hoard gold. Okay, just single pool. This is not terrible, I guess. Kind of pointless cast, kind of pointless Maledicts. Yeah, you should probably go help him attack, because you're sort of just running back and forth over here for no reason. Okay, Cask. Maledicts. Okay. Interesting, I guess. Not really the best fight to take, I'd say. Just man fighting them too. When you have like ranged hero against two melees, you can just play normally and poke them out slowly over time. You don't really want to take big man fights where you're in melee range of two people, but yeah, whatever. Not a big deal. Someone should secure this rune as well in minute 3. Like, your Ember has a bottle, right? I mean, almost, but Mirana has a bottle, right? Yeah. So when this happens, your Phoenix should just run here and check this rune, or your Witch Doctor should run here and check this rune. Maybe you did, actually. I don't think you did. Okay, but like, see, if you ran here, this Mirana doesn't get this regen rune, and I assume mid lane goes a little bit better. Speaking of mid lane, I guess I'll have a quick look. There's not much to say about mid lane. This patch is kind of boring. It's fine items, I guess. Zone them out with the flame guard. It's good. Okay, it's just mid lane gameplay. .mp3. Yeah, the fact you don't buy a salve at minute 0 is kind of fucking you over. I think I already talked about this last time, so I won't talk about it again. Because if you bought the salve level 1, you can adjust to the situation and buy mango now instead. So you have mana. When the lane's going kind of shit like this, at 50 whatever, you should go stack this camp instead of just laning. Because it's not like you're getting like a huge amount of lastis anyway, you might as well stack for yourself and then flame guard it later to catch up. Usually you farm at minute 7 for the neutral items as well, so it's pretty efficient. See that he has a bottle, you have to go camp a rune and hope you get it, because if you don't get it, he wins this lane, because you get so much extra regen on you. Now that you get your bottle, this is a really bad build, I think. I don't think I have ever seen anyone do this build before. I don't think this is good, but maybe I'm wrong. Like, I think if you don't take 3 points in Flame Guard, he'll just break it with his Starstorm, right? But he hasn't maxed his Starstorm for some reason, so, like, I don't really know what to say. It's just weird. This is really, really awful Remnant. Like, what the fuck is this? This is 150 mana to go from here to here. Like, that, you don't even get the one last hit, right? That seems like such a bad value proposition. I'm sorry for laughing, but I just thought that was really funny. Like, okay. Yada yada. You see, like, your Flame Guard gets broken with 2 spells. If you had max Flame, Starstorm, it's dead. To 1 spell, and we don't want that happening, do we? Don't probably wanna go check this rune, right? Faster, like push out the lane and then take the rune. Get arrowed here. It's pretty funny. Okay. What's happening? I really don't think you should use your remnants like this. Like, you should remnant mid and then walk top so that after you gank, you can go back. Like, just using a remnant like that for 105 mana is kind of terrible. And I'm pretty sure you are in vision right now. Let's check. Oh wait, we are the Radiant, aren't we? I guess not. Okay. Let's see how this gank goes, I guess. Well, poorly. Very poorly. Lane's not really in a good place to gank. You can try and... You have to gank lanes that are pushed in, or TP to gank, really. Otherwise, it's like... I mean, see the Mirana's pinging, missing, and then they just run away. You should probably place your own ward. Like, just buy it and place a ward at some minute 5. Otherwise, you're going to get ganked and you don't have rune control. I mean, wards are free, so... Check the rune. There it is. This is not so bad. It's okay to use a remnant to get a rune. Max W. I don't know. Even if you max W, it's 6-second cooldown. You just spam it on her all the time. Like, this does half damage to creeps. There's not really the reason to max it. Like, just press it on her right now. See, it'll do like 200 damage or something. You just spam her out of lane. See, that's good. But then you have to do it again. And another one. And another one. And another one. Press W. Okay. Yeah, this is not great. This build. It kind of sucks, actually. Because normally what you do is you get 4 points in Flame Guard, you push out this lane, and then you Flame Guard the jungle, and then you farm really fast. And the game is good, but this is not really good. This is kind of shit. But okay. Take this rune top. Phoenix is playing really well on the runes at least. He's died for both minute 5 and minute 10 runes, so that's good. You should leave this rune for your Ember, ideally. Who is running bot. Okay. I'm not sure what's happening. This is not really how you gank as a mid laner. You usually gank when you get a rune, like a haste or something, and then you just run to a lane, or if it's like super pushed in, you can like walk over, or if they dive you, you can TP in and change people, but like just walking over is never gonna work. Because, I mean, the Mirana's just gonna be like, no one's mid, like why is Ember not mid? Like, he's not jungling, is he? Like, I mean, he can be, but usually they'll just call it and then it's gonna be fucking awful. One thing you can do is when you go ganking, you can tell your mid pos 5 to come sit mid, and then it kind of looks like you're jungling, but it's like probably won't work either, really. And then your pos 5 isn't in the right lane, so it's just not great overall. Okay. What are we buying here? Okay. Yeah. I think this build is fucking trash, man. I think you guys have no initiation and you need a Blink Dagger, like your life depends on it. Don't think Echo Saber is useful in any way. What are you buying? Nothing yet. Desolator's fine, I guess. It's pretty standard Clink's item. Just a Glimmer Cape. I get your Tranquil boots before. Glimmer. I mean, this is so bad. This is like the main thing. Like, just think about what this is. It's 2,600 gold for a double hit on a pos 3. Like, what's the point? You can build drums, and it's like you get more attack speed than the double hit. Or you can build Blink and actually, you know, initiate on people. It's all very good. Yeah, so you guys gather up top, which is good, I guess, but your Clinks should probably be here, and someone should be bought, but it's okay if you bring everyone, I guess, but the timing's okay, minute 15 cart, right? Like, you want to kill them, though. Like, just commit hard. When you do this sort of play and you're like 4v2 or something, you have to commit really hard, because otherwise they're going to bring more and more people, and it's going to get more and more fucked up. Oh, this is the part where it gets fucked up, basically. Make sure you buy detection against Mirana as well. Yeah, I mean, you brought enough people, but you just let them all TP in, so it ends up really poorly. And Klink should definitely be here. You basically leave your weakest hero to defend this tower, which is probably Slardar in this case, because he has no gold. And then you bring these 4 people top and you push this tower, but okay, it's fine. It's just too slow. Like, once they see everyone's here and you show on the lanes and stuff, they're just gonna TP everyone in and defend for the rest of their lives while their PA farms. It's just really awkward. You have to play fast and kill them. Because look, now they're constantly 4 people top. You guys are 4 people top, so this is not really going anywhere. Now you bring 5 people top. You see, there's 3 of them, right? So we start fighting, maybe. This is the part where you blink in the Slardar usually. This is cool cast, cool Death Ward, very cool. But you see, it's just like a 5v5 fight at this point. It's not really like, you don't really have any sort of advantage. Apart from the fact you guys got your spells off a little bit better, but like ideally, this is not really how it goes. The Phoenix gets drawed. This guy's dead to Maledict. I mean, this is nice. You guys are grouping, I guess. You guys should really have a ward behind their tower. If you're gonna siege this, you should just put a ward behind so you can see who's where. You need to go base. Okay. I mean, you can just put down a Remnant and TB home, and then Remnant back in and fill your bottle and bring people their items even. It's kind of bad to just stand there on 100 mana. Uh, yeah, okay. I don't think I'm going to watch this game for much longer because I think you guys end up winning this game, but it's like kind of just weird, right? Like I don't really understand what's going on, and you guys are doing like let me exit this real quick. Like the main thing is that in lanes, you still don't understand the importance of the equilibrium. Like when it's pushed in, you can't single pull and you can't fight because it's like there's a third hero in that lane with the creeps, and this is a really bad build on Slardar overall. I mean, this part is fine, but then I just like I understand I understand like I mean I don't understand actually because if you're gonna buy these two items and you're against PA, why don't you just finish Silver Edge and Breaker? Like, doesn't that make more sense? Or why don't you just buy like Crimson Guard against all this shit? Um, this doesn't really make sense. I'd say this build is kind of weird, and yeah, I'd go Crush first. You guys didn't stack on the runes again. Um, yeah, okay, so that's pretty much you. You, I don't know, like weird build. Um, like this one's fine, but it's more like this build is weird. Or maybe this build is fine, but you didn't really play according to how you usually build like this. Like if you do this build, you have to win your lane. You kind of got dumpstered by Mirana because you're not really um harassing her with your W anyway. So you might as well max E and go farm jungle, and your ganks are weird, and your remnants are really weird. This is not why people use remnant for. I think Kling's played fine, really. Like, you built fine. Feel like you played fine. MKB is good. Daedalus is fine. I don't really have anything to say about this. Sometimes you play a little bit too close to the mid lane. But that's fine. This is whatever, really. I mean, it's like a fucking Phoenix, right? Like, you can't really go wrong with Phoenix. But if you start Crown, you can either buy Veil or Meme Hammer for pretty cheap. Like the Windlace is not really that good, and the Salve is not really that good. Um, WQWE, is normal build. And Witch Doctor is also fine. Like, you just need to buy your items more and think about the pools a little bit more. And one day, I will teach you how to ward. I promise. Just one thing I wanted to show you. I guess we'll just have like one little tip, right? Because I feel like sometimes the things I say are too complicated, so maybe we'll just try something easy this time. So my trick for beating people on last hitting is this, right? So let's say this is like a 1v1 lane, right? So as this creep is about to die, I'm gonna aggro them off. Okay, maybe that's not the best example, but like let's say we're having a 1v1 lane, right? So as this creep is about to die, I clicked here so that the every creep starts hitting me, and then they go for the last hit, and then I deny it. Like I can't really show it like in real time, but like you know, like say he's going for this last hit, right? Boom, and then you know he misses the CS or whatever. Like that's something you can try. Like when the creep is 2 hits off death, um, like right now, for example, you just click like this, and then the creep start attacking you, and then like they're kind of fucked, right? Half the time in bad MMR, people just run up and try and last hit the creep, and they're like so fixated on the last hit, like this, right? Like this, right? They're like, oh, I have to get the last hit. Either they hit it once and then you deny it, or you just go like, oh, like you're fucking standing here with canceling attacks. I'm just gonna fucking smack you to death, right? Like, so that's a very cool thing that you can do to win last hits. And in general, it's just like, yeah, it's just really strong. You can even aggro off people in other lanes if you can't see anyone in your lane. What else is like OP? Let me think. Um, yeah, I've already talked about the creep drag back shit, but like, just trying to abuse it. It's so fucking good. Like, really. Yeah, I mean, just drag these creeps like this, and then, I mean, there's too many creeps to show it, but like, you just make one attack, and then, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Good luck, I guess.